Happy to comment on the team comps as they appear.
Yeah. Alright, looks like we just got the link.
Sounds
For
good.
Battlefy. For those tuning in, again, this is Sam and Andrew. We are alumni, recently graduated, and we're just back to cast this thing, so...
Okay.
Oh wow, watching a game tips. This is amazing.
Let's go to manual camera.
Let's not mess with that. Okay, great.
Alright, so...
Let's see. So this is Jiwoo against Come On Dude's team. So let's reorder the scoreboard real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so in round 1, we actually have VandyLan and Drivox's team with buys here. We're looking at From Zero against Come On Dude again. Looks like they're 4 minutes into this game. And let's take a look at the solo lanes.
Okay, so top lane we've got Jax versus Aurelia. This is a time-honored classic of a lane here. Things to look out for. Jax is going to be scaling a little bit better into the late game. They both are basically just going to be rushing for Trinity Force here. Both being historic and excellent users of the item. Looking into this lane, it looks like most lanes are pretty even. Looking bot lane, we expect so it's Tahm Kench, Misfortune, and we spoke a little bit earlier about Misfortune having lane dominance here.
Can we get this in there?
Okay. We spoke a little bit about Misfortune having that lane dominance, but something to look into is the fact that we've got both Nami and Jinx, 2 long-range characters. They can definitely use that range to control the lane.
On that gank, by the way. Looking for the return kill, and looks like Tom will dodge it.
What are these guys? Are these 6 and 7 and 8? Looks like we can only do blue team.
I think it's a QWRT.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So we want to go here. Q would be Come On Dude. Alright, let's alright.
Okay, so let's take a look back and through the lanes.
So as we said earlier, it's we mentioned the Misfortune potentially being a big pick in this tournament. Actually seeing the MF here. Little engage coming out mid lane. Doesn't look like much is gonna come of it. Just some trades. Ooh, he gets chunked out actually.
Yeah, Jiwoo not used to going up against Ziggs. Definitely not a common pick.
Yep. And previously, as we were discussing the lanes, there was a gank bot lane from the Zac. Looked like it burned both summoners on.
Oh, we got a gank in the mid lane.
Okay. Has Zac coming in? Jiwoo with both summoner spells looks to just ghost away.
Yeah, interesting flash from Zac there. Not sure if that was what they were looking for there.
Perhaps knowing that Orianna still had the flash, probably not. Mid laner probably should have communicated that.
Yeah, it looks like we got a potential coming back
coming
around for the game.
Okay.
Oh, Jiwoo going in for the kill. Let's see if he gets it.
He's gonna get it.
He's got it.
And
Oh, and the flash shot.
Zac with no flash doesn't look like he can catch him there.
Oh, beautiful
and,
flash.
He gets out clean. And again, Jiwoo making the first big play of this game.
Already we can see a little bit of a minion discrepancy. He's about a wave up on his opponent. And with a farm lane like this, it's pretty important to have that CS advantage.
Absolutely. And with the... looks like Zac is going to keep the lane in the middle there. Interesting thing with the Tahm Kench and the Misfortune. That's not much of a kill lane. I do like the Tahm with the Misfortune though, because if a Jax jumps on the MF, Tahm can just eat him up, or Tahm can just eat his ally and keep her safe there.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing to note though, and you made a good point on this, is it's not that strong of a lane, and I actually really don't like that. I don't like that pick from them because with Misfortune, I think you definitely want to be taking advantage of her excellent laning phase.
That is true.
As she really does fall off afterwards.
It looks like she's maintaining a CS equal CS with Jinx, and that's not what you want to do. Like with an MF, you have to end lane. Since you don't scale as well, you need to end lane.
Significantly ahead.
Yeah, significantly ahead.
Absolutely. And if you think about it, despite the fact that she's got, a 2 CS lead right now, there's a gigantic minion wave that's built up here, and so if Jinx can even get...
Oh, that's a bubble. That's going to be a death.
That's going to be a kill.
Oh, actually, she's eaten away.
Let's see if she lives.
Okay,
there it is.
Flash forward, and Tom with a flash here looks like he might get away. Unless there's a dive. Yep, there was a dive.
Sorry guys, still getting used to the camera controls.
No problem. Nami with the minions and a double kill bot lane for the blue team here.
This does not bode well for red team.
It does not.
Here, you want to take a swing at the camera control?
Yeah, sure, got you. All right, so let's go up towards mid lane here and see what's going on. Looks like blue team is going to make a play for Dragon. And looks like they're going to get it. Bot lane still headed back. Jungler also based. Ziggs might try to harass them out.
Looks like he's
And
contesting.
it looks like he's going to successfully do that. Wow, great play from the Ziggs here.
Yeah, you know, he's got that excellent zone control with his bombs and his traps and things like that. So
And sitting inside the dragon pit, you know, it's like fish in a barrel for Ziggs
absolutely, yeah. Choke points like that are going to be a great environment for Ziggs to
there.
play.
And the red jungler is going to take control of that crab in order to make sure that blue doesn't try to make a sneaky dragon here. Looks like red is going to freeze the lane here. I think this is a good idea, given that Jinx is ahead. If you push ahead with no summoners now, well, MF's flash is going to be back up soon, but pushing up right now would leave you open to another Olaf gank, or perhaps a TP from the Jax.
Absolutely.
So,
Speaking of Jax, let's take a look at the top lane.
Let's take a look at the top lane, see what's going on here.
Pretty strong CS differential with Aurelia pretty far in the lead here. This is a little bit to be expected, as Aurelia does have the upper hand in an early laning phase.
Right.
And Jax is definitely going to want to try to farm up safely until he gets his Trinity Force, at which point he'll probably start out scaling.
Around level 9 is when you can expect to see the Jax take over this lane, so this isn't too much. It's not very surprising, I'd say. Lane is pushing towards the Aurelia, so Jax might want to look out for that. However, Zac is sitting bot lane right now, just farming up. Looks like he might be looking for a lane gank, and I'd be interested to see what happens here, especially since, there was a solo kill mid lane again. Let's rewind.
I don't think we have back.
Yes, we do. Backspace. Alright, let's take a look at the solo kill mid lane here. It looks like ulti into the shockwave, auto attack, auto, and the Q.
Looks like
And
Ziggs flew his
Jiwoo
ghost.
ends up with the kill.
Unfortunate there.
Let's use J and B. Okay. All right, let's go back to the present.
Looks like we've got a trade going on the top lane.
Top lane, is there? Oh, and Jax flashes away. Oh, and the
living
final
with
R
just
from.
a sliver of HP there.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't get there. This is a gank bot lane, I think. All right, Zac flies in, gets bubbled, and and Nami ultimate there.
Yeah, looks like
it was a little overkill.
Nami's bubbles have been on point though, definitely.
Yes, they have. I can say that Mr. Taoism here is certainly playing very well.
Agreed. And so let's look at the items down bot. We've got a BF Sword and Boots 2 versus Dirk and Dagger and Boots 1. I think this is kind of an even split. Obviously, Misfortune is still going to have those nukes, and that armor penetration is going to help her in the lane, especially against a...
Zac is caught out here. He's going to flash away, but Olaf is just going to be on him, and that is going to proc his passive here. Maybe? Oh, and a great axe procs his passive in the bush. And
I expect him to give this one to Jiwoo. Let's see what happens.
Okay. And MF is actually in dive position here. Jiwoo coming in with the Q. There's the heal from MF, and he's gonna go down.
Jiwoo taking over this game, just like we said he would.
3-0-1 at 10 minutes here, with a significant CS and gold lead.
Okay, so how's Red, gonna get back into this game? What do they have to work with here?
Red really needs something out of their Aurelia right now. Like there was a great chance to TP onto the ward in the middle here, and it just wasn't done.
Hold on, check it out. Looks like they're doing Dragon here.
Yeah, they are.
Looks like they're gonna get it uncontested here unless Ziggs starts to go for an ultimate.
I don't think there's any chance. Ziggs taking his wraiths right now. But if Aurelia had backed into a bush maybe and TP'd, I don't know how much Jax could have done, given that both of his summoners are down and Aurelia's summoners are up.
That's true. That being said, though, she would be in kind of a 1v4 situation as everyone was down there and dying on the red side.
That's true.
Kind of tough to say. Additionally, something to look out for is, Ziggs' wave clear potential is pretty legendary. So it's definitely possible for him to be able to stall out the game by just spamming waves of bombs.
Blue's going to take out the tower and going to go in for this.
Oh, Jiwoo!
Does he go down here?
Jiwoo!
Flashes away. Oh, the bomb just misses.
Jiwoo being a little overeager there. Looks like he's his ultimate.
Absolutely.
But, keeping his life, that's good.
Yes, sir. It looks like Zac coming upstairs for a gank here. Jax without summoners, but he has this warded.
Looks like he walked in the ward.
He needs to get away from here.
Responded to it yet.
There's the E.
This is not looking good.
He gets a double stun. And looks like he's going to go down. All right, there we go.
There it is. That was a great gank by Gek.
Excellent.
Zac looks like he can start snowballing that top lane as Aurelia.
The Aurelia needs to take this advantage and push it into the other lanes.
Yeah,
if Red has any chance of getting back in this game.
Definitely. And if we look at the team comps here, especially in the bot lane on blue side, you've got Jinx and Nami, both of whom are extremely squishy champions. A great opportunity for Aurelia to snowball this game by blowing them up repeatedly.
Yes, I agree. However, Nami still has the exhaust, which may deter a play. And with the Tahm Kench, I'd like to actually have them leave MF bot lane as a decoy while Tahm goes and wards up the enemy jungle here in order to make sure that the other jungler doesn't come. and then have Tom actually deliver a Moo in while Aurelia TPs in order to get a good 4v2. And obviously, like, you would ward over here to make sure that the enemy can't counter. Speaking of dodge here, Jiwoo coming in with the Orianna, looking to get the ulti. That's gonna go down. The bubble there big ultimate, and that goes down.
That's one kill. Let's see if we can pick up the one. Here it is.
Gives it to, there he is, 5, 0, and 1.
Zach comes in.
Zach coming in for a solo play.
Oh, looks like he might get Nami here.
Nami is close.
Oh my goodness.
Gets the heal.
Gets the heal and the shield, yeah.
W, yeah.
Absolutely. Wow, okay, Jiwoo is 5-0 here, and he's got 2 waves of CS up on this Ziggs here, so...
Looks like they might take this tower as well. Interesting engage from the Zach there.
Looks like they're just trying to deter them from the tower here. Let's take a look at the gold values here, and we've got 6.6k versus 4.2k. Wow.
2.5k gold up on the mid lane, 1k up on the 80 carry.
Looks like Aurelia is a solid almost 1,000 gold up on her early opponent. Yeah. Definitely not the end of the world for Jax, but certainly notable.
I'm not sure when this ward went down, but right there, that would have been an excellent TP opportunity for the Aurelia. Might not have been down though, so looks like they're gonna take this tower.
There it goes, and
Zach
continuing to go in. I'm not sure how that's a good idea.
I think Ziggs might go down here. Look at the axe.
Looks like they're all gonna go down
Another
here.
Axe.
There it is.
Last auto attack.
I really have to question that Zach initiation there.
Yeah, really using his escape, or using his only movement ability while he has no flash. Probably not the best idea. Especially
with a numbers disadvantage like this. Just kind of hard to see why he would want to do that. But
Jinx might be caught out here. I think she'll be fine though. Pressure going to seal away that blue buff onto Orianna.
Of course, onto Jiwoo. Yeah. And as we can see, we've got really great CS leads in both the mid and the ADC for our blue team here.
Yeah. Really need this Aurelia to get in the game. I don't think we've seen a TP yet from either top laner.
That's correct. And something to look at is Jax has actually started Cutlass, and it looks like he's going to be building into what might be a Phage now.
That's very interesting. Like normally you either hard rush the blade or hard rush the Trinity Force. I'm not sure about getting pieces of both.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that it's hard to say whether or not he's going to be going into Blade or Gunblade here.
Looks like he might die here, actually.
Okay, interesting choice for Jax to go in here.
He's going to pop a stun.
He looks like he's waiting for a...
Okay, the flash away.
Very good escape from Aurelia. That was nicely done. And a good bait by Jax, in my opinion.
And with this mid lane being open, I actually don't agree with the Ziggs going off in the jungle here. He needs to be hard pushing this tower.
I agree. Ziggs has, with his satchel ability, he can throw it onto a tower and take out a significant chunk of its HP.
Right.
So he really should be taking advantage of his ability to push to take care of that.
Now, something to note here, this would be, speaking of the TP plays, this is actually a great time with their bot turret being down and the bot lane liking to push up. It would be a great time for Aurelia to TP if they can somehow get a ward in this bottom bush.
And speaking of Aurelia, she's got her Trinity Force completed. 16 minutes.
She is. That's a huge power spike. Aurelia needs to make a play right now if Red has any chance in this game.
And it looks like Jax is going directly to the Gunblade here, which is
a Gunblade. You know, a Gunblade is. It's just better suited as like a 5th or 6th item.
I agree. And additionally,
I think another kill coming out for
let's see if we can go back a little bit here.
Looks like Jiwoo finds the Zac in the jungle here. Ultimately coming
right
out.
On the edge there.
So much damage. Can't jump, procs the passive, and Zac just has no chance here.
Jiwoo is so strong here. Looks like he's going for a Luden's Echo as a second item here.
Wow.
After the boots too.
Beautifully played there.
Definitely.
He's gonna be looking to one-shot there, to one-shot the Misfortune before Tom gets a chance to eat.
Unfortunately, one of the main problems with Orianna is that her ultimate has a delay on the cast, and so if Tahm Kench can be fast enough with his fingers, he should be able to.
Billy, all right.
Oh, Billy. If Tahm Kench is fast enough with his fingers, he should be able to get Misfortune out of that ultimate, but we'll see.
Agreed. All right, looks like Blue is going to take the dragon, the Infernal Drake here.
That's the compliment, the Mountain Drake from earlier, to help with taking objectives in the future.
Some team fight and some good objective pushing power here. Zac firing into the jungle might get caught here. Nope, doesn't look like it. Scans this out. That's good. Blue moving their vision line up. As you can see, like this entire bottom line right here belongs to Blue now. Just slowly taking control of the entire map.
Yep, and this is why it's so crucial to take that first mid lane turret, because it opens up all the jungle.
Exactly, especially with as strong of a mid laner as Jiwoo here.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's think about A, how can Blue close this game out, and B, how can Red get back into it?
You know, I think with the Olaf and the Orianna, like having the Olaf charge in onto the backline right now, or onto anyone at this point, with how strong Orianna is, Yeah, let's increase FPS to 60.
Okay.
If we can go into OBS here. Go to settings.
It's we're gonna have to restart the stream, unfortunately.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah.
trouble.
All right, we'll restart the stream real quick and increase our FPS.
Okay, we'll be right back.
So not really putting out a lot of pressure here.
Uncapped right now.
Let's limit it to 60.
Okay.
All right, let's go back here. Looks like there were some plays being made. All right, let's look at the Olaf up here. We are back, and Orianna, the Aurelia going in here. Oh, barely misses a kill.
Great ultimate from Nami to stop that further engage.
Indeed. Zig's going in for some more.
And interestingly, we've got an 11-1 lead, but it's actually only a couple thousand gold in the lead.
It's true. Wait, what happened there? Where is the... I'm trying to find where the Olaf gets the kill. Oh, Olaf is actually sitting bottom in this bush. So they might go in on the... Oh, wow.
Man, as an AD key, that's just the worst thing to see as an Olaf ghost and ult.
Oh, he just gets demolished there. Okay.
What can you even do to that?
Let's jump back to the present here. 12-1. Let's see if anything happens. Nope. Okay. Seems like they're still top lane. Getting here. Oh, Jinx gets jumped on.
Oh,
great bubble.
Oh, man, Nami's bubbles have just been insane.
Okay, let's see if Ziggs can get the kill. Not quite.
Close
Barely
miss.
misses. Oh!
Oh my
that's
goodness.
Unfortunate.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, that's gonna be a kill. Great play by Aurelia there.
Nami with these bubbles! Oh my goodness.
And Jiwoo coming in with the clean up. He's
8-0 Jiwoo.
Always at the right places. Zach's just getting out of here. Maybe could have been there. I don't know.
Also, Billy, thanks for the heads up. If we've got any more video issues, if it's still streaming okay right now, let us know. If not, we can fiddle with the settings some more.
Yeah, I think I wonder if our stream FPS is too high. Like maybe bring it down to 48 or something.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Let's wait and see if Billy says anything.
It's kind of stuttering. I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, let me pull up my phone and see what's going on.
I tried to. I was having trouble. All right.
Right. Let's take a look at the item builds here. On the solo laners, looks like Aurelia going for the Ghost Blade.
Not a bad pick. I think that this team, they're definitely going to want to try to be having her split because Ziggs is such great wave clear, and what they're going to want to do is just kind of stall out the game, and just having her on side lanes is good. And so in that regard, I think that the Ghost Blade is a good pickup. However, I think it might even be more useful if they were to just throw a team out on her or something to help with that wave clear and really commit to the split pushing.
I agree. Across the junglers, well, Jax hasn't finished an item, doesn't seem to be an issue. Tom gonna get caught out here.
So we've got a pick.
Can't the classic Fnatic push there. Across the junglers, looks like they are relatively even on items, surprisingly. Let's see, both going for tanky builds. That's fine. Both going for tanky builds. Blue team pushing at the top here. Red gonna rotate around. Looking at the Jinx, making sure that she doesn't take any bad positioning. Probably gonna take this tower with relative ease. Ziggs to clear out the wave. But yeah, just look at those items in Orianna. 2 completed items compared to 1.5 for the Ziggs. Across the 80 carries, Jinx completing her Runans. That rocket splash damage is going to be considerable.
She's so close.
Aurelia coming in. Ooh, this Nami might be going down.
And there it is.
She will.
Ziggs picks up the kill there. That's pretty big.
Yes, it is. Getting Ziggs back in the game. If you can click on the gold for me here, I want to compare what's going on. Okay, so even though Sujiwu up half an item here, but still has 2,000 in the bank. Pretty considerable gold lead, 3.5k there. Yep.
And he's, this gold lead is stretched upwards of, 7 or 8k, or it looks like 6.5k, and a large portion of that is on Jiwoo, just him.
And across the 80 carries, 2k gold.
Oh my goodness!
Wow!
Completely blown up.
He gets one shot there.
That's why he's Masters.
Amazing play. And,
all right.
I apologize if it seems like we're filleting him a bit here, but he is playing it very, very well. Look at him, just 1v2, does not care, going to take down this. He's going to pressure this tower.
And that is not a good sign for that Zac.
These guys cannot do anything against him right now.
He's getting almost half health by the Orianna, and he's the tank, Definitely rough. I believe that we'll probably see a Rallies out of out of Jiwoo soon to kind of help with that control. It's possible that he's snowballing so hard that he just decides to go straight for a death cap or something like that. But
a good way to measure the way this game is going is to compare the goal on supports. If you saw there 5.6k on the Nami, 4.8k on the Tom Kench, that means blue team decisively taking control of this map. They're gonna get themselves their third dragon via Cloud here to give them a bit of movement speed. Jinx finishing the IE, MF still on her first item there.
Yep. And something to note here is if you can see Aurelia up on this
Ghost
top side.
coming in, big ulti on the Tom Kench, great health. Oh, that's a great MF ulti.
Oh my goodness.
And Red is gonna clean up. Olaf gonna run away. Let's see if he can get away here. The ult expires. He looks like he might just ghost away. A good trap. Oh, unlucky flash.
Very unfortunate.
Excellent MF ultimate there.
Oh, that was such a good. Wow, that
pulls out 2 kills.
Into the Ziggs ult was so good.
That is their win condition. If they can get blue team to overextend into a choke and get those 2 ultimates off, blue or red team might still have a chance in this game.
And it's definitely unfortunate that they don't have any sort of ult from the jungle or top lane to kind of facilitate that combo. Right. They'll just have to rely on position, I guess.
The red looks like they're going to get this tower, their second tower of the game. Well done.
Very well done, yeah.
Like they're going to retreat a little bit. Let's see, 2 kills onto, or a kill onto MF and a kill onto Ziggs there.
Best place for those kills to go,
yes, sir.
In my opinion. And the gold rate is, at this point, shrunk into 4K, which is, great sign.
That's 6.
6K.
That's 6K.
Still 6K.
Come on, Sam.
Sorry, guys.
Alright, so Zach gonna farm up, gonna take his red here. That's fine. Alright, looks like a Rylai's completed on the Ziggs, Void Staff completed on the Orianna, so that's gonna really, at this point I would almost say, red team, just build armor and protect yourself from the Jinx. Like if you can get on the Orianna and one-shot her with, or even pressure her with the Aurelia and the Zac, then by pressuring the Orianna, that actually protects your backline.
That's a good point, I agree.
I'd like to see perhaps a dead man coming out of the Zac here. Looks like he has a Ruby Crystal that could go into a number of things. Blue pressuring the mid lane here, 3-1. Ziggs will be able to clear out that wave by himself. That is what Ziggs does. He sits there and clears waves.
And unfortunately, if he's one of the best champions up there with Anivia at clearing waves and so into the late game.
Oh God, it's just annoying. It's just annoying at a point, right?
But then what late game are we looking at? Aurelia's going to fall off, Misfortune's going to fall off, Zac is going to fall off.
That's right. While Jinx is hyperscaling. Speaking of Jinx, she's going to get caught out here.
Oof, great catch by Zac.
Blue smite onto the Nami. Nami flashes away. Oh, the Duskblade doesn't quite kill her. Meanwhile, Orianna takes down the top tower and looks to support her team.
Classic split push Orianna, am I right?
Absolutely.
Let's see.
Oh, finds him here. Oh, the big! Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness! One shot to the top lane.
Still has his flash up here. Gonna look to escape and will do that. My God.
Jiwoo definitely making a lot of moves in this game.
Wow. I'd like to see the Aurelia pick up a Hex Drinker actually.
Oh yeah, I think a Maw of Momorius as a second item would have been a great pickup.
Yeah, Maw would be excellent. However, it looks like he is quite invested into that Ghost Blade. Not going to see that.
And somebody to think about, Jax here has got the Gunblade. He decided not to go for the Triforce at all yet. It'll be the next item, which is only going to delay his ability to 1v1 Aurelia until even later in the game.
Absolutely.
I think just a Gunblade, I'm not sure what he's going to be trying to do with that.
If you guys are wondering, the issue with Gunblade is that while it does offer a huge amount of bulk stats, it doesn't give... Jax does scale very well with attack speed and as well as empowering his W, which is why Bork and Trinity Force are such good items on him. The Gunblade here is a great amplification item, but as a rush item, it's kind of like rushing, I don't know, it's kind of like rushing a Phantom Dancer, if you will. It's just not very good.
Agreed.
Let's look across the items. Jiwoo picking up another Magic Pen item in the Abyssal Scepter. Actually going to do a lot to protect him against the Zac and Ziggs as well. Great pickup in my opinion.
Yeah, even the Aurelia is going to offer some magic damage.
Blue team actually picking up a dragon here.
A Baron.
Or a Baron, sorry.
Completely uncontested.
Yeah, just red on the bottom side of the map here. They are going to be going in on
Jax,
and Jax is going to go down.
Definitely worth it in my opinion.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to pressure this bottom turret, but blue looking to group mid, and the Ziggs is there. Now the issue here is the Ziggs can't really clear because of the Baroned up minions with the extra magic resist. Yeah, it's just not really doing much, especially with the Jinx there. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
That is a lot of
damage
from the Ziggs, though. Nami actually going down. Big ultimate on Aurelia, though. Aurelia goes down. Olaf chasing in.
Okay, looks like they probably need to back off
Might
here.
go on the. Okay. Zig's gonna get eaten up.
Oh, let's see if Orianna. Okay.
Decent MF ulti.
Able to get out of the ult. It looks like
might
Orianna
go for
flashes
the.
out. Okay, Zig's down.
Zig's gonna get. Or Jinx gonna get the reset. Oh,
Oh
wow.
my goodness.
Orianna kills MF over the wall there. And they're gonna. Red team is. Or blue team is gonna get this inhib. Jiwoo's team in control. They actually might go for a push here. And they will.
We've got 15 seconds up on Aurelia right here.
30 seconds up on the top and support, and
Looks like
it
they're
looks
gonna
like
be able
they're
to
gonna
end
go
this one.
down. Yeah, this looks like it might be GG, unless Tom Kent can pull some heroics here.
5 seconds on Aurelia.
Exhaust on the Jinx, doesn't look like much is gonna happen. Bubbled up and dead.
Goodness, Jiwoo is so strong right now.
Is that coming in as a for a desperation play? And
Here it
he's
is.
gonna
Let's
go down.
check that Nexus.
That
There it
is gonna
goes.
go down. GG to Jiwoo's team. A decisive 29-minute victory there.
Yeah, wow. What can we say about that? You know, it was.
Yeah.
I think there were little bits that were rough around the edges, but I mean, Jiwoo just.
Look at this, 12-1-6 on the Orianna. They're really taking control for his team. 15. He ends up with almost 6k gold more than his counterpart there. That is
Unbelievable.
significant,
Yeah,
to say the least.
agreed.
Let's go to the.
I don't know if we're gonna get post score screen.
Maybe. Jiwoo's team definitely coming up with the. Let's see. Oh yeah, we do. Nice. Jiwoo's team definitely coming up with. Oh my god. As good. They are as good as advertised here.
Yep.
You double the damage of anyone on the blue team.
I think stand-up performance from Tennis Star 57. I think that
He played a very solid AD carry. I will say
definitely,
that.
especially
And,
considering his rank. You know, I think he did much better than we would.
you know, he does.
expect.
He mostly plays mid lane.
Yeah.
And looks like it was a pretty smooth transition. They maybe had a couple more defensive hiccups, I'd say, for
I think looking for anything and Poppy.
after seeing top lane. Special guest Mark Chen.
Game 2 for the brackets. I want to be able to see on
Head into
the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jiwoo, let's get the mid laner from the winning team from game 1 in here.
Wait, can they actually hear me?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh.
In the room they're playing.
All right, Jiwoo, welcome. This is a man of
Hello.
many names, of many talents. Our resident.
Many accounts.
I've still got some. Thanks.
Hi, Jiwoo.
Jiwoo,
Hello.
how was game 1? Tell us how it felt for you guys.
I was tilted as fuck. I hate laning against Ziggs.
Yeah.
Like, literally in solo queue, if I plan to play against Ziggs, I'm just like, I'd rather dodge.
Yeah, but you ended up doing really well. That was a 12-1-6, I think.
Yeah.
Really took over the game there. A few things I want to talk about. I saw at one point you guys were the rest of your team was getting caught at mid, and you were split pushing top lane, taking inner top.
Okay, so the strategy there was, we knew we can't really siege where the Ziggs was, so I'm like, okay, I have a Mountain Drake, and I'm Orianna, and the top tower was like, I think it was like 70% health. So I was like, okay, even if the rest of my team is mid, and Ziggs is mid as well, as long as no one else is top, I can get that top tower. And then I ended up getting the top tower. And it was kind of unfortunate we got caught mid, but it was whatever.
Yeah, and of course you picked up the Aurelia shortly after that, which kind of equalized the
Yeah.
loss. Well, yeah, very very impressive first showing for you guys. Do you have any thoughts about any of the teams, anyone you're looking out for specifically?
I think Sterling is probably the ominous mirror, the jungler.
Yep.
The jungler captain. I think he's probably the best, probably the best player, after me, of course.
Of course.
No, just kidding. I think it's really good, so I'm pretty scared. I wish I had 6 bans to ban his champion pool out. Yeah.
Well, cool. All right. Thanks for giving input. Do you have any shout outs or anything you want to say?
Shout outs to my team for playing well. Yeah.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, Jiwoo. All right. Let's take a look at the brackets and see if we can